All right, here we go, boys. Yo, welcome everybody to the Snackxsy Cast. I am your crazy, chaotic, beautiful host, Snacks. We have the Brawl Mama to my to my, what is it, left?
Can you not even name directions now?
Is it? Oh, it's to.
Oh,
It's this way, right? All right. I don't know which way it is for y'all, but it's this way, right? That's Brawl Mama. That's Voxy.
Whatever. Nailed it.
And then we got Techie. All right. His dog
Yep,
ate his
good.
stuff, so he don't really get an intro
again.
because his dog ate his shit.
Why
you
is
know.
my camera not in the box?
I know. I'm working on it.
God
Calm
damn
down.
it!
I did the other
It's just
one.
too
I
much
just
hair.
didn't do this one.
I do
But
have too much
You're
hair.
forgetting
Seriously,
to
there's
introduce the guest.
too much.
And then we also got the recent EU 2v2, half of the 2v2 team, Dobrein here. I have no clue where EXO is, and if I had to take a guess, he's probably dead.
Somehow
So,
I doubt that.
alright, I think he's dead, man. Half dead. Partly dead? 80% dead.
Oh, now you're backing off of your assumption.
Alright, maybe he's in a comatosis.
A comatosis.
Yeah, comatosis.
Whatever. Nailed it.
Okay.
I don't even know what that means. But whatever. Yo, Dobrein, say hello to the people, man.
Hello, people.
Alright, take it away, point guard.
Well, that's straightforward. Is my camera fixed though?
Yeah, it
Because I'm
should,
behind, but it still looks like it's messed up for me.
it should be fine, I think.
Okay, never mind. We're good. We're
What
good.
did I do? What did I do?
I think it's
Okay,
fine.
there we go.
Anyways,
Yeah.
let's start off with BCS stuff. And I actually wanted you to take the lead on that because it's EU friendly, and since Techie and I are
Apparently
not
us
EU
NA
friendly
people.
necessarily.
Oh,
What?
okay.
What'd you
I
say?
only lived there.
Well, shit, I was just saying I thought it was whatever. Anyways, Snacks, you want to start off with that?
Oh, okay,
Let's
yo.
talk about BCS,
so-
2v2s, EU, let's go.
So you already know who got first place. Is that guy, that motherfucker that's in chat, Dobrein, right? Had to come all the way from losers, which is, we're gonna talk about that. But he had to come from losers for whatever reason. And then second place was the BX3 boys, which is Zaluxury and Effie, right? Third place was the AI boys, Artificial. You already know what it is. Kirito and what is it? Asuna? Yeah, Asuna. Asuna and Kirito, the fucking couple from
Okay.
Sword Art Online is trash.
yeah.
I'm mad.
What? Sword Art Online is so good though. It's decent.
Anyways.
It's
anyways,
decent.
You know
Come
the
on.
worst part?
What?
We can't market that.
True, you can.
They took names.
Oh man, it feels bad,
It's
man.
hard to get them sponsored in, interest.
Yeah, man. Nala should have just stayed Nala, but yeah, I don't think Nala could change now because
Nope, you can't change.
yeah,
something
because
based
exactly, right? It's crazy. But we'll talk about that too. What else? Who else? We got who got fucking fourth? Somebody
Janice
help me
and
out here.
Q4R. Whoa, English is hard.
The Russian
Yeah,
boys.
It's car.
And then who got fifth? Yo, Janice and Q4R.
That was a tie for fifth.
a tie for
Talon,
fifth.
It
Stardust,
was- Yep.
and then TB and sorry, missing.
Oh, okay.
Good talk.
So the Russia showed up, man. Russia came through, destroying everything EU, man. We got Dobrein, the Russian god, right? And then we got Mimo, the Russian gun god, and then we had Q4R and Janice, the other two upcoming Russian gods. Man, Russia's. Where's Cosmo? Who else is Russian that plays this game? Do you know any more Russian people, Dobrein?
They know. Mindfrag. maybe
Mindfrag
playing.
is Russian too? I hate that
Yeah.
guy, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that guy, man. I hate that guy. He's good, but I hate him. Fuck, man.
The real feelings come out.
But yo, Russia's destroying everybody. It feels good, man. Feels good. So yeah, talking about BCS. What besides coming in first place, because I know you weren't gonna let anybody win. What did you think of the tournament, Dobrein?
Tournament was very smooth, right? Very smooth until the moment we played with Kar and Janus, right? In winners. It was very smooth until then.
Oh
But
yeah.
then, yeah, when we got like DQ to losers, we like, it happens, right? It happens. We'll still win. We'll win, right?
Mhm.
And Duke, right? Yeah, it's Duke. The native Asian was messaging me. I'm sorry, Dobrein, that happened, but you need to go to losers. I'm messaging him. We got this. We got this. Don't worry, we got this. Okay, and we won on that. But
Were you
surprisingly,
mad at all though?
uh, I was just I wasn't talking like for 2 games in a row. I was just thinking about
Oh.
situation. Yeah,
Oh.
what's happening. Yeah, but okay, it turned out very well. So basically, I surprised Nala, who is Asuna-chan, was
Mhm.
playing really well, like the whole tournament. I think yeah, like
Yo,
she was playing like super well, like super well.
shout outs to Nala, but also shout outs to me because I was in Discord fucking yelling at Nala the whole fucking time, dude. You know, I was sitting there, Nala, you gotta do this, Nala, do this, no, Nala. Oh my god, I was sitting there coaching Nala super hard. Cam is off. Everything good? Yeah, everything should be fine. So yeah,
No, just I was talking about Techie. Sorry.
oh yeah, Techie, his dog ate his cam. So yeah, I was in Discord coaching Nala hella hard. You know, Nala being one of the more younger players, getting excited and getting
Oh,
scared,
similar.
like getting scared of like different matchups, like what happens in ones or what happens in customs or whatever. I have to explain all of that. None of that matters. Just gotta sit there calling out patterns and stuff like that. So I'm glad they made it to third. Um, no, I think they could have got higher,
Yeah, they cool. They cool.
but you know, it was good for the team. They practiced a lot. They practiced a lot.
Yeah.
Um, also I want to give shout outs to the other AI boys also, Renz and Ram. They practiced for 2 days. So me and Renz were playing,
They took
and
they took sixth place, right?
I think they did. Did they? Did
I
they
think
tie with
yeah.
six, or
I honestly don't know.
did they get tied with seventh or something like that?
Maybe seventh. Yeah, it's still a good result.
Yeah, that was a pop up team. They practiced for 2 days. I was supposed to play with Renz, but like as we were playing, like when we were playing ranked, things weren't clicking against like the normal normal people, right? So like people that we normally destroy or would play really good against, things weren't like going difficult. So I was like, for like 2 days or a day straight, I was like, man, Renz, you need to get a new partner, dude. You need a new partner. This is not working. And he was getting really pissed off because I always do this talk where I'm like, oh, I'm bad, blah 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 blah, and they get pissed off. So I basically played off of that, got him pissed off. He played Ram, and they did great. Um, Also, the Russian mafia is coming for everybody. We talked about that. So, do you know the details of why you guys got DQ'd in winners? Like the exact details?
Yeah, I know. So what happened in the first game? Uh, when I when we won the first game versus Karen Janus.
Mhm.
So I killed EXO like in the end of the game with axe, like, and then Kar or Janus killed himself, and it was end of the game.
Mhm.
We played another game, and we lost, and we played another game. So okay, what happened to the first game? I killed EXO with axe, and then chat was going crazy, like, oh my god, Dobrein DMing his teammate, etc. Why did Dobrein kill him? And then EXO said in the chat something like, my teammate is so BF. And we got DQ'd
Yep.
because of this.
Tilted.
That's all. That's all. And we got DQ'd.
Rip, dude.
But they
A
looked
lot
over
of
the
people,
rules,
a
so
lot of people like were saying like, why did Dobrein kill him? It's not a spoiler.
yeah.
What? So
It's
what is
unlucky.
what is the rule exactly that got them DQ'd?
So the rules say something like, you can't really talk
1
in the
minute.
Twitch chat, yeah, like 1 minute before the next match or something. So I think taking knows it better.
Yeah.
So-
I can explain it if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so what Dobrein said was you can't talk 1 minute in the Twitch chat thing because of the like no spoiler rule, which is pretty big with some other esports, and like I understand the thought that went into putting it there, but like it just didn't make sense in this situation. But unfortunately, because the rule was there, they had to follow it. So like it's getting reworked and everything, but it was just an unfortunate situation.
Do
But
you
we cut it now instead of in qualifiers.
do you think the word? I mean, not the word, but do you think the rule is worded like not worded properly? Because Dobrin said you can't talk 1 minute before the next match, or is it 1 minute after your match is done? Like
Yeah,
what
I
is
think it's 1 minute after your match is done.
1 minute
And
after your match is done?
yeah, it wasn't even for players playing the game right now, etc. It was the rule for everyone who's spectating inside the game. For example,
Yep.
I know a lot of people, like my friend Loveron, got timed out in chat because he said something like the Nala cat play incoming or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and he got timed out because of like this is a spoiler thing. So I know I think Fluffle, right? Fluffle said something, got timed out as well. So I don't think it's a good thing. Yeah, it's kind of spoilers, but not 1 minute.
What
At
what
least
is
not
the
1 minute.
what is
They
the
definitely needed changing.
consequences for players that are spectating? So let's say Dobring EXO, Q4R, and Janice are playing, and I'm spectating, right? And then I decide to type in chat. Do I get DQ'd my first match if I ever participate?
Yeah, most likely.
Ooh,
That's
Like-
just a hot mess.
And I don't know. I don't know. This is a little bit weird. Should change.
true,
I
true,
think this
true.
rule should change.
So I was upset that like so I was watching the bracket, right, and I was like okay, let me go check the bracket, and then in the middle of you guys' match I saw that wait, Q4 and Janice won. Like wait, so I went in the chat and I was like, yo, something's wrong, brackets messed up, and I started spamming panic basket because it didn't look right. Nobody knew that you guys were DQ'd because you guys were playing the
so
third
look at the
match,
bracket.
right? So I was like, panic basket, we need help here. Who fucked up the bracket, right? And then I found out you guys got DQ'd. So like, I'm upset that you guys got DQ'd. I understand the rule. I don't think it was policed properly, but they had to follow what was on
They
paper.
had to.
Yeah. So, but I also think that players shouldn't be talking in chat anyway. Like, like if it happens in my stream, it happens in tournaments and stuff like that. When players, like, let's say something happens in games, players feel like they need to say. I don't think you need to say anything to the people that's watching. Like we see it all the time
One
when
second.
when somebody gets beat or something, or three stocked, or they want to express their salty feelings in chat like that. I don't find that necessary, man. Just play the game. Like when a tournament's over, or make a shit post on Reddit or something like that. But talking in chat, I just don't see the point behind it. It doesn't make sense to me. But I guess some people got things they want to explain. So Boxy and Techie, did you guys look at the signups, or did you guys like this is EU?
Yes.
We're gonna ignore it.
I had to work it, so no, I couldn't ignore it.
So who did like what did the placings besides Dobring and EXO coming first? Did like the placings of people, did it play out and what you did it come out to be like what you predicted, or did you predict it all, or?
Okay, so obviously EXO Dobrein were the favorites. I wrote the news thing that'll be coming out either yesterday or today. So you'll kind of get a lot of my opinion on that. But honestly, Memoria and Nalakat surprised me, as well as Janice and Q4R. Like, I expected Stardust to do a whole lot better, and I expected Mistline to do better. So I was happily surprised by the upsets.
Okay. I see. What about Addy? You know what surprised me the most? Addy and Rain not placing at all.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say that. They had a really bad off day, and so I was just gonna let them get away with it.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
not too late. Now I gotta call him out.
Yeah, I gotta call them out, dude.
But I feel so bad for them.
Why? What happened? Can you talk about what happened, or?
They just had a bad day.
No, they just played bad in the.
I heard domestic played on his phone internet. So
Oh, he had bad
Yeah,
bad internet, and they were playing against people that they couldn't beat like that. So it's unfortunate.
Yeah, man, it feels bad. Yeah, I was expecting him to do good, man, but it feels bad, man. So what about you, Dobrein? Before the tournament started, what did you expect? Like,
I expected us to win.
yeah,
Like...
besides you.
Oh shit! Okay.
Okay.
Besides
me,
yeah.
I expected Nala and Timoria taking the second place first of all. And I expected,
honestly same.
And I expected Domestic and Dobrein took the third place. But seems like it's unlucky. I didn't expect. I honestly didn't expect Effie and T1 make it so far. I don't know why. I didn't believe in them for some reason. But yeah, they did super good. I don't know. I thought it will be Nala and Timoria in the grand finals, etc. So every time I was asking Exa. Every time I was asking Exa, like, hey, do you know that this tournament is not 100% our win? We still can lose this, right? And he said to me like, of course it's not 100%, it's 110%.
Did you guys practice though? Exo said he plays maybe 10 hours a week nowadays during the summer.
We played like 3 hours on Friday, no, on Thursday, and we played like 4 hours before the tournament, and that's all, like for a month. So it wasn't all though. It was like a good productional practice, I think. Like we did a lot of work.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. So let's go ahead and let's talk about these patch notes, since they did come out early and they're on the website, which I'm super excited about.
True. We can talk about Monk after this. I guess we can start out with I don't know. Do you want to start with the patch or not patch notes? Do you want to start with the balance first, or do you want to do Odin's chest? I feel like we can go more in depth with the balancing, so maybe we should just briefly talk about the chest deal.
Okay, let's talk about the chest. I didn't watch the dev stream, so you guys gotta, explain to me what's going on and so on.
Okay, I'll try to explain as best as I can without like looking at the thing, obviously. So basically, it's like this loot chest, but I think there are like 16 options for skins that you can get from it. It's 100 mammoth coins. 18. Okay, well, yeah, including the exclusive ones.
It's 16, including
16.
Including exclusive.
It is 16?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, well, either way, you can never get duplicates, and so that means if you pay 100 mammoth coins, you have the possibility of getting a skin that you could normally get on sale, except you have to wait, except you can get it now. So, I mean, that's ultimately pretty good deal, especially since you aren't getting duplicates, because obviously that would piss me off. Granted, I don't have money for this. I think the percentage chance for the exclusives are like 6% or something roughly. I don't remember actually, but
it's
either
all
way,
even percentages.
Yeah, it's all even percentages.
It is? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. They're very, very certain on the fact that they want to make sure that anything exclusive has the same chance as getting anything else.
Yeah, which I think is fair. Granted, I mean, that'd be annoying to try to like grind that, but if you already have a bunch of them anyways, that hardly matters. But regardless, 100 mammoth coins for like a skin that you potentially don't have is pretty good, especially if you possibly get an exclusive one. So personally, I think it's pretty exciting. Thoughts on that?
Yep.
I think it's exciting too. One, they're not including skins that cost 80, right? So that's amazing. So you can't really. It's like there's no like loss here, right?
Exactly, yeah.
There's nothing anybody loses. It's like generally when they come out with things like this in games, there's always like a flip side. You might get a fucking trading card. Yay! Like there's 25% chance you get fucking, I don't know, some bullshit that you can't even use. But here it's like your money goes to something that you probably can use. Like even if it's a skin that on a legend that you don't play, it's still it's still a skin that has two weapons, right? Because you might play, like, even though you might play that, you might not play that legend, you still get two free, you still get, not two free, but you still get two weapon skins, which I think is amazing. I'm definitely going to take part in this, whether it might be the 20-year-old, not 20, but the 12-year-old deal, or 13-year-old, whatever it is. I'm definitely going to take part in it. It sounds really awesome to me. I don't know how long is this going to last.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it keeps just saying limited time, but supposedly may come back, so that's kind of tentative. Hard to even guess how long it might be here, but I would assume it's gonna be around for a while, since it just came out today. So I can't imagine it'll be less than like a week or 2 weeks, right?
See, I know it kind of goes counter to like the whole everything even idea thing, but like I think it was you, wasn't it you, Dobrein, who had the idea yesterday of rarities?
Yeah.
I really liked that idea. I really hope
Yeah, I
they
want
do
this
something like
in
that with the
game.
chest in the future. Like
Of course.
it only has to be the chest. It's like some like super rare thing that you only have like a 1% chance of getting in the future or something like that.
Yeah,
I'd be
they
totally down for
already
that.
have this price tiers, right? It's 85, 140, and 200 skins, so should be easy. Should be easy for them.
Okay,
I
okay.
hope they eventually do it. So that's
Yep. I
So
really liked that idea.
when I heard about the exclusive skins, right? I thought it was going to be this. So the Taro skin was at Combo Breaker, right? But
Yeah, I
the
remember seeing that.
Bodvar skin
it's
isn't.
same skin. I think it's
Yeah,
same
it's the
skin
same skin.
from
They just
combo.
changed it.
Just rework. Same for AD skin as well.
Oh, they
It
just
was the same skin.
Oh, they
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
just edit it.
I really liked that other Bodvar skin though. He had the beard. He was looking all majestic and shit. It was amazing.
I think how it is now, it looks pretty good still, though. I think they
Yeah.
both look pretty good, honestly.
True. Yeah,
Especially if they're 100 mammoth coins, that is.
definitely worth. Definitely. All right, so let's move on to community request clan size max increase to 50 once your clan hits level 6. Additional clan levels, 4 members, max level. Okay. Open striking. There's now a strike others option that will choose the highlighted maps by striking all of the remaining options. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's amazing. All right, nice. That's really good. So basically, if you guys, if I didn't read it properly, TLDR, so basically, if in a tournament mode you put open striking on, you get the opponent, you get the person that won to ban his 1 or 2 or 3 maps, whatever maps, right? And then you highlight over the map that you want to play, and then you press X or square on the you press V or X square on the controllers, and what happens is it bans all the other maps and saves you like a good 10 seconds. It,
Sure.
quality of life. Sounds good. RUI as guardian skins, color swap slightly make the gems pop more. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Yeah, I'd heard a lot of requests about that on Reddit. I'm not sure what they will change regarding that. I'll look at that later because I own them. So hopefully they'll be kind of different because I know for a lot of them it looked really bland, especially with brown as an accent color. So personally, I think I'm excited about that, provided it's exciting. But
All right.
we'll just have to see.
Oh, training mode update. Yo, I'm super excited. So I was planning to make a how to use the training room properly video, and I decided not to do it because in my eyes I felt that the training room wasn't finished, right? So when Tybo did the training room, I immediately made a post about having other options besides dodge. So I made the initial post about having the bot dodge out of strings and stuff like that, or after being hit, and I didn't add in attacks and jumps, and I didn't know that those were extremely important until I got to the new training room, the old new training room, and playing around with it. And Exo was like, you gotta remember that people like to jump out of strings, or they like to attack and stuff like that. So I was like, wow, that's pretty good shit, right? So we made a post, and Tybo was like, okay, tell me exactly what you guys want. So went to Tybo, told him exactly what I thought was needed, and he delivered the next week later. This is amazing. It sounds good, man. I really appreciate, that when they increase the staff of the team, that, a lot of other things get added pretty,
They're working hard.
super fast. Speaking about increasing the capacity of the team, of the BMG team, TWK is now a dev. Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah.
So
He's combat designer.
he makes like weapon skill sets.
Yeah, basically.
Does he do?
I didn't know we were allowed to say that yet. Yeah.
Oh, I don't
It's
know.
also like balance.
Yeah, does he do
balancing
balance
stuff,
also?
And he'll dabble in esports.
Ooh. Okay.
So
That
yeah,
sounds.
pretty
looking
exciting.
forward to doing stuff with him.
Yeah, that sounds
He's
dope,
awesome.
man.
Finally.
I'm gonna go
Finally.
cry to fucking TWK about different stuff, man. Hopefully, he changes hammer. Hopefully we get
Oh my
some hammer changes.
He's in a position to make a lot of money.
All right, so
Kidding.
make some hammer changes. TOK, if you're watching the YouTube video, if you're in chat right now.
But for real, go to his AMA whenever he does it.
I'm talking to you, TWK. Okay. All right, but yeah, definitely, I'm super excited for this. Oh man, this is amazing. So they added jump and they added attack. I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna lab out once again, and my weapons are gonna be destructive. And then if you watch my stream, you guys are probably gonna be there, and I might do a weapon that you guys that you guys might main or play, or legends.
Would you do the weapon Olgrim?
Yeah, I'll do
Olgrim
Olgrim.
himself is the weapon.
I
Yay.
think Olgrim is crazy good. Just nobody wants to play him at the moment. I think Olgrim is crazy good.
Me and my friend are like the only people who have black Olgrim. It makes me sad.
Yeah, we got this EU
you'll
player
never
named
know.
Andeya. I hate that guy, but he has black
Oh.
Olgrim, dude. Oh, I hate that guy,
He
man.
needs to join my clan so we
With
can
what,
just be the
Axe
black
or
Olgrim
Lance?
clan.
I was asking if he was with Axe or Lance regarding the black holing.
Oh.
Because Axe is generally easier, right?
You just have to downlight with Lance. It's not that bad.
Nah.
Same?
All right, balance changes. So Dobrein, are you happy? Before I read these balance changes, I know you knew about them before. Are you happy with these changes? Or are you, do you agree, 100% with them? Or are you on the fence about them, or what?
Yeah, it's like very accurate one. There is no like real, like huge deal, etc. So that's just a good balance changes. Not bad and not super good. Not exciting, just good.
All right. Does anybody want to read these, or you guys want me to read them?
I was gonna say, I can read at least a couple to
All
start.
right, go for it, bro, mama.
Alright, so let's talk about Sword. The Sword has a great overall kit, however, the side air's lengthy hit window can create situations that feel out of flavor for the weapon. That's odd wording. We've shortened the hit window to reduce
care about
interruptions in
its
the
taste.
pace of play for both players. Sword side air decreased hit window of first swing from 3 to 2 and second swing from 5 to 4. English is really hard for me today. So yeah, thoughts on that?
I think this is a must-needed change. Like, Sword Sair, it's extremely safe to use, and then it also has these lingering hitboxes. So, depending on how you space them, like if you do the spacing correctly, you can make it super safe while also covering a lot of options. Like, let's say if you do it as you fast fall, then you have all of those frames covering up, all of those options as you fall down. So, that was a big thing. It also, let's say if you wanted to the timing to punish somebody for doing jump scare, like let's say I know somebody's gonna do a jump scare, right? And they jump scare and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna punish this I'm gonna jump up when he's done and catch him in his recovery frames. It's like, nah, there's more active frames there, and you're just gonna get smacked before you can do anything. So this sounds good, you know. Sword has been getting hit hard, and I'm pretty sure that in upcoming patches that Sword is going to be brought back in the places that it was kind of hit hard. But then again, Sword is such a powerful weapon that, like, no matter how bad they nerf it, Sword is always going to be good just because of just the kit is just too good. So we have to see if is this change enough to get NA to switch metas, because NA hasn't changed for at least a year.
Okay.
What? NA is still in the sword meta. Like, there's no progress. How do you expect a region to progress if there's no change?
Fair. How do you think
Refining.
this will affect it though? Because I mean, a lot of top tier players use Sarah a lot. I mean, that's one of the most common things I see when it comes to sword.
If they stop hitting and people get tilted, then they'll stop playing it and understand that there's better things that they can do. Like, if Twilight can't Sair people, do his amazing Sairs over and over again, then he's probably going to switch to, Katars or whatever he feels is good. But it's definitely like, I hope they just switch metas eventually. But we can move on now.
I died because Turtle was like, rip Twilight. That's exactly who came to mind when I mentioned that. I'm not even like throwing shade, that's just immediately who I thought of.
Just play Ulgrim. I managed to beat him once on Ulgrim.
Yeah, Twilight has to
50
change
rounds.
his name to Memoria's old name. Great Sair Master, man. But Mimo's still the great Sair Master, whether anybody likes to believe it or not. But yeah, we can move on.
Alright, so... Oh, okay. I was gonna ask Dobrein if he had any more thoughts to add to that.
No, not really. It's not a big deal, I think.
That's fine.
There is no big changes besides Sentinel. I think there is no big changes.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, maybe Gauntlets.
Let's move on to
Gauntlets,
Lance.
yeah. Poor Gauntlets.
Feels bad. Alright, so the Lance can be one of the more difficult weapons to use off stage, which is bullshit. So we've slightly reduced the time to hit of Lance recovery. Use of the move in aggressive situations is more responsive, while still retaining room for counterplay. Lance recovery decreased minimum charge from 15 to 14. I think that's a little silly.
I don't get this change. Honestly, minimum charge.
I don't either.
So basically... Oh, okay, so it's like at first glance, it's like, oh, they want Lance to be better off stage, right? But what this does is it makes Lance better on stage, because one of Lance's true combos is sidelight into jump recovery, right? And it's kind of, you have to practice it because it's not instant recovery. You have to get more height on your jump for it to hit at certain times or whatever. So now it kind of makes it easier to do this combo, and this combo it leads to better strings. Like, it has good advantage, and it also gives you the ability to have more reads. So like I'll talk about it on my stream, because I can talk about balance for fucking days. This changes. It doesn't affect where they wanted to point it, right? They wanted this to be an offstage, like to help offstage, but this is going to help on stage, and good Lance mains are going to notice this, hopefully. If not, I'm going to make them notice it so we can get some good Lance play. But yeah, I don't know. We just got to see. It's kind of a, not a big change like Dobrein said, so we'll see what happens. We can move on.
Alright, then how about we have Techie read the next two?
Go for it, man.
The what? I do not even have it open.
Alright, I got you. Katars. The risk/reward is slightly off for on-stage use of ground pound. We decrease the amount of variable recovery for missed ground pounds that connects with the stage. Okay. Ground pound, Qatar ground pound decrease variable recovery on ground collision by from 22 to 20. So if nobody understands this, what I get from it is that generally to rack up damage or even to get kills, you could have one of the faster one of the faster ground pounds in the game, you could just use it at a certain, let's say like at a certain jump height, right? You jump, float a little bit, and then you can ground pound on top of people. And what happens is, depending on where they bounce, it adds enough. You have enough advantage to go for recoveries, and generally this gets them off the map or it kills them. If you guys didn't know, so I guess like people, I guess at some elo or some people were using this. From my Qatar mains in AI, they rarely use this, so I don't know where this came from. It kind of came out of the blue. For Qatar changes, I wasn't expecting this, but I still think Qatar's in a great spot. I still think they're stupid, but I don't think they need to be changed. They just need to get better. But yeah, I wasn't really expecting any of this, to be honest.
Yep.
Fair.
Yeah, this change is like a lot of these changes are kind of like they feel awkward to me. Like,
But that
Yeah,
might
they're
be a
very
good thing
they're
for the
pretty
future.
minimal.
true.
It's like they're feeling out which ways they want to go with things. Like I've said that a few
Yeah.
times, like right before they do major changes, and that seems to be their style of working things, where they'll make a few small things and see kind of what it does to the meta, and then they'll work off of it.
Okay,
But Dobrein, do you have any thoughts on the balancing stuff?
Qatar's gonna run? No, not really. It's a good thing.
Okay.
It's okay. Doesn't matter.
It's all good.
Okay.
All right, should I go ahead and talk about Bo?
Yeah, go for it. I'm surprised by this. This is crazy. Go for it.
Oh, this is buff.
All right. The bow has a fantastic air kit, although certain attacks rotate a little too quickly. We've opened up the time between some of these rotations by increasing the fixed recovery on miss for the side air. We've also decreased the time to hit of the neutral light to bolster the ground game. So bow neutral light has been decreased time to hit from 10 to 9, and then bow's side air has been increased fixed recovery on miss from 0 to 1.
All right, so NA, if you guys are wondering where the meta is going to be, so you guys can beat EU eventually, it's going to be
Oh,
Bo.
we don't need the help.
It's going to be
That's
Bo.
because-
Yeah, I
the
don't
answer you
understand this one.
I mean, combo breaker. I mean, Zelo came in.
Okay.
He played
But
Bo
you know who
only.
wasn't there?
He-
Egg Soup wasn't there.
Zelo played one weapon and didn't lose a match.
Hey, you know,
I mean,
we just had to give you guys some false hope. That's all. So
I
combo breaker
mean-
versus BCX.
but yeah, Neutralite hits faster. Ridiculous.
Mhm.
Side air didn't have fixed recovery at all. Oh, okay. Why not? But now it has one more. It has one. I would like to see the variable recovery, but it didn't have fixed recovery. So any move without recovery is kind of ridiculous. And Sair on Bo is already ridiculous. It's just one of the safer moves. You just run up to somebody, starts up fast, Sair their ass. If you miss, you probably just spot dodge or nair their ass. And so I don't know. It depends on, like, is one frame really, is it enough? I don't know. I would have to play and hope it is. But yeah, a lot of these changes are just why, like, you guys are, I don't know. But yeah, maybe they don't want to do too many big changes before like qualifiers. So maybe we won't even see big changes to the game until after qualifiers are done. That's what I'm thinking. If they're gonna do changes like these
Yeah.
that don't matter, I guess they're trying to keep the game in a consistent way. They just came out with the training room. Training room is gonna let players practice their craft on whatever weapons and get into these qualifiers and place wherever, and then I guess like on that downtime between like the last qualifier and actually going to Worlds, they might change the game at least once or something like that. Like when all the qualifiers are done, then people can start practicing again. But yeah, I guess that makes sense if I had to, give an explanation to it. I'll read Gauntlets. Now that Gauntlets have had a bit of time to settle, we've made a few slight adjustments for key situations. The risk/reward seems to be slightly off for certain strings, and we shifted some power from the neutral air to other moves in the clits. Clits? What? Okay. Other moves in
Whoa.
the Other moves in the kit. Players
Wow.
will find some situations easier to escape and increase rewards
Wow.
from other options. Okay, Gauntlet Neutral Air. Increase time to hit. Alright, so it's later by 1 frame, making the sidelight into Nair combo 2 frames. It's already really easy to dodge out of because of the visual cues. So now it gives it 1 more frame to dodge out. So that's whatever to me.
Oh, that's
Down.
a big change.
Think so? Yeah,
Yeah, I think
it
that's a
I'm
gives.
big
sorry, I didn't
change.
absorb like any of that.
So okay, so as of right now, sidelight into Nair is 1 frame, right? It's not a
Yeah,
true
now it's
combo.
2 frames. Now it's 2 frames all
Now
the
it's two
time.
frames, but it's
But
already
if
easy
like,
to dodge out of because of the visual cues. So when you go in the air, your stun is done and you dodge. Like that's what makes gauntlets kind of well, that's what makes dodging out of certain strings easier and than other strings because of the visual cues that you get. So I could talk about that later, but whatever. But yeah, gauntlets got nerfed that way. Dare, the air version of Dare, increase time to hit. So it goes up by 1 frame. This helps if you do land the string. So if you do land, I think this helps. I'm not sure. So if you do land the string, so Nair into Dare is a true combo, but you have to space it correctly. It's really weird. Dobrein, you could elaborate on it, but maybe making it start up by 1 more frame helps it hit easier. I'm not sure.
yeah, like if you use Nair and then you want to follow up with Nair as a true combo, you need like to move yourself a little bit before follow up. So yeah, Nair into Nair is a little bit weird. Still a true combo though.
Yeah. So Nair starts up faster. Maybe this is better for like so. As of right now, Dare on Gauntlets, you only use it. You don't use it to approach unless you X pivot it, and then it's still a really bad approach. What happens is you use it for when people so you get really close to them by side lighting, doing really safe side lights or side airs, and you get close to people. And what happens is people miss space, and when they get close to you, you just do Dare. Like if they're on your hurt box, you just do Dare and you just punish them that way. And you can if they're close enough to the ground, it leads into a true combo and a loop, which is Dare into Chase Dodge. Nair, which might not be a true combo because they nerfed it by 1 frame. So they're hurting like things that make gauntlets really good. It looks like. So yeah, that's good for gauntlets. The Nair's bad for gauntlets. So and then gauntlet recovery, increase minimum variable force. So yeah, I was talking about this when gauntlets first came out. So you put on boxing gloves, and the same uppercut motion of unarmed kills at a certain percentage, but then when you put on these gauntlets that are supposed to buff your unarmed, it's actually a weaker version. So like you don't even go for the uppercut sometimes because it doesn't even kill. But now I'm guessing it does kill, which is really good. It makes sense. Before it didn't make sense. Like I put on these weapons and I don't kill people when I uppercut them. When I can kill them with if I didn't have it on. So that makes sense. That makes the game more. That makes gauntlets more consistent in killing with recovery. So yeah, these changes, gauntlets got nerfed pretty. I would say pretty big. And gauntlets, in my opinion, are the worst weapons in the game. So them getting nerfed in their more important spots is kind of hurts. Dobrin, you won a tournament with gauntlets only. So how do you feel about these changes?
Yeah, I feel like they're trying to force people to play gauntlets in a different way. Like Silent into Nair probably dead already, so it should be like something. Downlight into Chase Dodge Nair, maybe through combos, we'll see. But Silent into Nair is probably dead right now, so yeah. Yeah, I think they're forcing people to play in a different way. Still though, still Nair into ground pound is a true combo though, so I don't know, I
Yeah,
don't know.
you get off map, you just die.
Yeah.
Also, I'm wondering. So I was when I first got gauntlets, I was trying to figure out how to punish people that spot dodge, right? And the only punish for spot dodge is jump ground pound because of how many frames it is. But I wonder is I wonder if like jump nair going to be a punish, not net nair, but jump dare is going to be a punish for spot dodges
Yeah,
now.
yeah, that is okay. But it's still, the thing about there, it's not working like guns there. It's Like if you hit by the very end of the move of there, you get less damage. So
Oh, true.
yeah, so that's not a really good punish. If you hit by very start frames, yeah, very first frames, yeah. But like, no, no, no. That's nah. I don't like gauntlets. Gauntlets there, not gauntlets at all. Gauntlets there.
Fair.
Oof. I don't like it. Just don't like it. Yeah, it has a huge gap in active frames, and the priority is so low and lasts so long. There is no damage. Nah,
Yeah.
no.
Gauntlets are bad. That's just how it is.
Not almost like not like downlight, not nair. Ground pound is kinda good in some situations, but there no, I don't like it. I feel like it should be like new move or something. No.
Alright. So, Voxy, you can read Roland if you want.
Alright. So Roland has received a number of hitbox adjustments, to better match his animations. Users may find an increase in range due to these changes, so we've decreased the variable force on the down lance to compensate. So Roland side lance, re-hitbox to match animation, and adjusted the animation timing to match the hit window of the initial charge. Then Roland's down lance, re-hitbox to match animation, decrease variable force from 62 to 58, and then Roland downsword, re-hitbox to match animation. So
yeah.
Nothing too fancy.
Yeah, I think this is going back to Aimer's post. Aimer, the Roland main, or I don't even know what he plays, but he made a post a while ago about all of Roland's SIGs and how none of the animations matches. So yeah, I think they're gonna start changing a lot of animations to make them better, because there's a lot of animations that are just completely bad. Because the hitboxes doesn't really match them. I think at a minimum, like the hitbox could go, inside, like past on, like it can extend like past on the inside of the animation, but it at least has to match, on the outside of the animation. If that makes sense. So, how to explain this? So, let's say there's like a fucking swoosh, right? Look at my hand, right? This is the swoosh, right? Wait. Here we go. So
Good reference.
Yeah, this is the swoosh, right? So the hitbox, and this is the hitbox, right? So we'll go here, right? So the hitbox, it should be inside of the swoosh, right? But it can be wherever it wants here, depending on how they want to adjust it. But it shouldn't be past the swoosh, right? And then some of the hitboxes, they don't even meet the swoosh. They're just inside of it. So if that makes sense, it's kind of, I do these weird things, however I think of it. But some of them doesn't even match, like all of it to the tip. It's just like inside of it. And there's like examples is on Hammer Nair, TWK. Hammer Nair is shit. I mean, it's not shit. It just looks shit. But yeah, there's other
Well
moves.
said.
But there's other moves. But I'm just talking about Hammer because Hammer needs changes.
There is something, by the way, that nobody has remembered to talk about that has to do with Hammer that they'd mentioned on the dev stream that affects all of NA and EU.
What's that?
They were talking about changing Bodvar Hammer.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, none of you guys mentioned that? Oh, okay. They didn't go into detail. All they said is they were testing some ideas with Bodvar Hammer.
Like
So
changing his
there was-
6?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, basically.
oh, he has good
So-
6.
Yeah.
Do you want to
So
talk about that?
That's all the info they gave us. So there's not much to talk about. I just remembered like last second. I was like, oh wait, they said something.
Oh man, they can't change the bear though. He's a fucking bear. He summons the bear. Can't change the bear. But everything else, I guess, can be changed. His 6 are kind of good. Like kill people at orange. Like you just throw your hammer out there. You go fishing. Throw out the line. Right? Catch you a nice big one. Get a nice stock. But yeah. Nothing too big here. Orion, like many other rolling signatures, Orion's side lance is a common hitboxing complaint, has been adjusted to more closely follow the lance head. Alright, so now they're making, precise hitboxes. Blah 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 blah. Okay, re-hitboxed on Orion. Sentinel, Qatar, down sig, decreased damage for the range between. So it does different damage depending on where it hits, and decreased stun time. Is it stun? I guess the stun time is you. So now, alright. So down sig does damage depending on where you hit it on Katars. But it's still like 50,000 damage though. Alright. No problem. Diana, alright, you got nerfed. Well, you didn't get nerfed, but Dobrein, but maybe you did. Alright, down blasters. What is down blasters? So it doesn't kill it orange. Down blasters doesn't kill it orange. Down bow doesn't kill it orange. Neutral bow. Minimum charge? So it comes out 1 frame faster. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
That's good. This is a buff. Everything else is whatever. I don't think they should.
There is like better things about Diana signatures. Like there is a drop fix for Diana Danzig that I like. You can use it on the wall finally.
Oh, true.
You can read later. I think it's in patch notes. Oh, yeah, it's in fixes.
I wonder, did they fix it to where you can you still grab the wrong person? So let's say like
yeah, you can't. It's working properly now.
Oh, okay. Cause that like I always wanted to do that. Like if we were playing that Diana and like my teammate got down sig, if I just run up into the spot and then I get pulled so they don't die because like the whip comes out. Oh, okay. Yeah. Rip. Are you making that face, Fox? Are you okay?
Sorry, Techie was messing with the Google document, so I'm tilted.
Would I do that? I'm being blamed for things that I shouldn't
I don't know, do you
be.
see the bright pink highlight on my face right now?
I don't. What are you talking about?
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Jala. Down sig on sword does 2 more damage? Alright, yeah, that's whatever.
OP.
Nobody hits that shit anyway.
Of course.
I've never been hit by
It's got
this
like the
sig.
smallest hitbox ever.
And it's like the fastest animation. It's like worse than Stomp. Because it has like so many more recovery frames. Alright, core. Neutral hammer. Re-hitbox to better max and then rocks initial launch. Alright. So we got a whole bunch of fixes that I definitely don't feel like reading. So let's talk about what is it called? Let's talk about the monk. Alright, first thoughts on monk. 5'7", 5'5", spear gauntlets. Anybody before I go?
It's awesome. First off, I like that it's kind of 2 stringish things. Obviously, gauntlets are going to be really weak when he comes out, but what can we do about that? And I hate spears, so I'm never going to play him. But I'm really happy for the people who are actually mechanically skilled enough for it.
Okay.
I
That's-
think it's
that's
an
Techie's
interesting
thoughts.
combo, but I think he looks boring, which is not important at all to his gameplay. I'm just stupid picky on aesthetics. I'll have to see when he has skins coming out. Since everybody's been talking about the whole monkey idea, I think that could potentially be a skin. Like I said, not very relevant, but I think his stats are okay, at least for now. I'll have to actually see when he comes out. Dobrein, how do you feel about Monk?
The first time I want the skin for him. The Class Airbender, it should be a skin, I believe. Second, I want the skin like with Afro, should be amazing as well. And third, I don't like his stats. Like it's good stats, right? But 7 dexterity, I feel like it's one of the worst dexterities. Like it's 1 stat for nothing. Basically, like 6 dexterity is amazing, 8 dexterity is amazing, 7 it's no. I just don't
awkward.
like 7. Yeah, it's like no, it's like 1 point for nothing. Most of the time. I don't know how it will work for gauntlets though, but I don't like it. So we'll see. So basically 6, 6, 5, 5 border stats, yeah, nice. 5, 6, 5, 6 Diana stats, nice. But 5, 7, 5, 5, no. We'll see.
Yeah, there's these weird curves in terms of stats. Except for damage. Damage doesn't really have a curve. But like for dex, defense, and movement speed, there's huge differences between certain stats. So like Dobrein said, 5 to 6 is huge for a lot of weapons and unarmed and just in general, right? 5 to 6 is huge, right? seven to eight is also huge. Like we can use Cassidy for an
Yeah.
example. There's a lot of things that Cassidy can do on hammer that others can't do, right? So those are those curves. Also 4 to 5 is also a curve. 5 is like amazing, and 4 is like shit, and then 3 is also shit. But like 4 to 5 is amazing. 5 to 6 amazing too, and then like 7 to 8 is amazing. But then 6 to 7 doesn't matter. 3 to 4 doesn't matter. Like none of those matter except and there's like certain curves for defense. Like is there? So defense 3 to 4 doesn't matter, right? 4 to 5 matters. And then I think I don't think I think 7 to 8 doesn't matter, but 6 to 7 matters. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not really sure
Yeah,
on
kinda,
uh
kinda.
defense, but I know there's like certain curves in defense. I haven't really looked at it because you're not supposed to get hit in the game anyway, so fuck it, right? But movement speed has some of the biggest curves in the game. So like the difference between 4 to 5 movement speed, it's like it feels like it's 2 points. If you play when I play Cassidy and then I immediately switch to Bodvar, then I feel twice I feel twice as fast, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's the air friction. There's a lot of things. There's air friction. There's air acceleration changes. There's ground friction. It's the whole lot of stuff on the wiki. I don't know what combination of those make movement speed feel weird, but definitely there's these curves that kind of change the feel of the game for a lot of weapons and a lot of people and legends. So like I don't know, like Dobrein said, these stats are they look nice, but if you understand the game, like you know, even like on a little bit of a complex level, then you would know that these stats kind of don't matter. Like seven seven decks, like oh 7 decks gauntlets is gonna be nice. I don't think 7 decks gauntlets are gonna affect anything. Gauntlets, like the problem with gauntlets is that they have trouble getting in on weapons because gauntlets have low priority, and like basically anybody and everybody could just take the time to walk backwards or you know uh basically all you do is you're making a guess. Is he gonna side switch or is he gonna go in front of me? If he side switches, then you just you throw out a hitbox behind you. If he's in front of you, you throw out a hitbox in front of you. Just like he can't approach, gauntlets can't approach from the air, except with ground pound, and ground pound is hella slow. So like they can't. I mean, they could maybe dodge in Nair because Nair does have like a stacked hitbox, so that could work. But you really get nothing off of a Nair close to the ground. So having slow gauntlets and slow. I mean, this is gonna be faster because, like I said, the movement speed per between 4 and 5 is huge. So it might feel like a little bit better, but then again, like gauntlets are still gonna be you know pretty bad. Like if you guys don't know, gauntlets is the biggest skill matchup versus every weapon. You basically you're not even playing when you play gauntlets. You're not playing against other weapons. You're playing against the other person. You're basically, am I going to side switch or am I just going to go straight at you? You know, like you have to mind game your opponent. It's the biggest mind game weapon in the game, I feel like. But yeah, these stats, I don't think these are going to change much. I do think Crocky is going to main this legend just because it depends on the spear six, right? Because Crocky loves his high deck spear, right? That's why he plays Ada, the highest deck spear legend in the game, I think, right? Orion has 6, Hattori
Yeah,
has
yeah, yeah.
6, so Ada has the most. So and Crocky just loves to play spear, and Ada has really good 6. But if the 6, even if one of the 6 turn out to be really dope, Crocky is definitely going to switch because switching between 3 and 5 defense saves so much time. The movement speed doesn't really matter between 5 and 6, so I'm pretty sure he can get used to it. And then, like, he only plays spear, so he can still do the same things with throwing the guns. His playstyle, or he just throws the guns and he does whatever. So he can just throw the gauntlets, or maybe he can mind game people with his movements because that's what Crocky likes to do. He likes to, um, you know, basically mind game you as much as possible. He spends as much time setting up the mind game before he does anything else. So, gauntlets might be good for him if you put a spear on it. So I really don't see anybody else switching to the monk unless like his sigs become godlike. I mean, they do look cool, and I'm speaking for competitive point of view. Like yeah, monk looks cool, and people are gonna play because he's a monk. But yeah. But now we done talk about that. Here's some of his sigs, right? We have the side sig on gauntlets. He has like this force palm finger flip thing. It looks fucking dope, right? I don't know. It looks awesome. And then we have the fucking what is this? What is that called? Yin Yang? Yeah, he has this Yin Yang thing, right? Or yeah, it looks pretty good. The aesthetics look really nice on the six so far. These are only six that Voxy could find. Maybe there's more. I don't know. Um, but I wanted to talk about fan creations because so basically when people like when they announce a new weapon or they announce whatever, people love to be the first person to make said fan creation, right? So they hop on this, they try to rush to Reddit, like they rush to their computers and they draw up their legends and they write up their lore and they write out the weapons and how the sig should be. And I think I would like if people stop making fan creations. Like if you're gonna make a fan creation, don't put a picture on it or don't put your name on it or like a full blown like a visual. Because what I think, and I could be wrong, what I think is that BMG has like those same things written up in terms of like can an artist go on paper and be like, okay, come up with every do a weapon or a character concept with every weapon for the new weapon, right? And they have it documented somewhere. Like, okay, let's do 6 different hammer gauntlets, or let's do 6 different spear gauntlets, and whatever, and then we'll pick from one of them. Um, so what happens is like when people make these fan creations, then they put their name on it, right? And maybe they copyright it. Who knows what they do? And I think BMG kind of avoids using these fan created stuff just for that fact. Like I think they want to avoid any type of conflict with people in their fan created stuff because there's a like somebody already made the Monkey Legend, the Wukong, the Sun Wukong, and the Sun Goku and things like that. And I think that would have been an amazing, fit for this legend. But I think BMG couldn't do it because somebody already drew the character, put the SIGs on it, did whatever, and then like BMG's like, oh, we can't do that now, and it feels kind of bad in that sense. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it doesn't really work that way.
It doesn't.
No. See, the reason that most of the fan creations haven't been made into things is because BMG likes to try to take unique angles at things. Like they're like with say Diana, Ember, all those. It's sure probably people could have guessed they would have been made or made fan creations for it eventually, but it's like they try to at least do something unique, and I'm pretty sure Monk has been something that's been drawn out for probably not before Gauntlets, but
I knew it was written out, but I don't remember seeing an actual art for it. Like if you think about like Axe Sword, right? Another Viking sounded amazing, and Dobrein already did everything for it, right? But then we didn't see it because, you know, Dobrein already did it. Like there's like we may not see a mage because Dobrein already did it. So we don't know when these like nobody really expected, power. I mean, like so Milo's been talking about power gloves, so they did end up, like taking not taking but thinking along with Milo in terms of like, oh, power gloves will be nice type thing. But even then it was never anything like physical. It was more like an idea that can be, you can't really say whatever about it. But like I think when things become physical in terms of drawn out and like a full blown project, like completed, like you can write the lore and you can write the moves and describe it in words, but it's not complete, right? But then some people can make it complete by drawing out the SIGs and in a very professional, like semi-professional or like really good amateur way. And then I think that has some play in it because like you said, they want to do something that's unique. So at the time, having the Sun Wukong, it could have been unique, but it's not unique anymore because somebody did it, right? So personally, I think we should stop making fan created stuff, or maybe I don't know. I'm not sure. I I know I'm probably always I'm probably always going to be disappointed if a new legend comes out because I set like standards for what I expect to see, that would be good in the game. Like the Rock Legend, now we have a Mad Monk, and like I don't think monks should be mad. Like Fluffle brought this up to me. It's like, why is the monk mad? Monks supposed to be peaceful people at all times. They do the most peaceful thing whenever they can, and they don't resort to violence unless they have to. So seeing him, like, he looks like he's been through some shit and he's always mad, or maybe that's just his face. Maybe he has a resting bitch face. I'm not sure, but yeah, like it. Who knows? That's my rant for today on the legend. Thoughts?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I was discussing potential summer colors. Because I really want those, but I have no idea what they're going to do with that route.
Mm-hmm.
But also regarding the fan art, I kind of agree to an extent that it could possibly limit like their ideas and such. But I feel like they have such a broad variety to work with regarding skins. Like they don't even have to necessarily be completely tied to the legend. I mean, they've had some completely weird ones regarding skins. Of course, I can't think of any off the top of my head. Like Nemesis Barraza is kind of an example. Like, definitely kind of that like rugged aesthetic, like worn down, fucking beat up or whatever. But it's not really tied to Barraza, so they have a lot that they can work with. So I think the fan art is a nice thing to see. I'm sure everybody's excited to see it, especially coming from the artists on the dev team. Like that probably makes them feel good,
Mm-hmm.
So I can see where you're coming from, but I don't think it's that big of a problem since there are so many things that they could potentially do with skins.
Okay.
Plus, I mean, they're going to just be releasing more legends, so it's like skins won't be coming out. I mean, they are coming out quite a bit, but not enough to where that would be a problem, I think.
All right. You brought up summer colors, and did they talk about summer colors themselves on the thing? Like, is that going to be?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They said they were coming.
That was confirmed.
They were coming.
Yeah, we don't know what they are. Yeah.
It's either next week or the week after next, I think.
So what are summer colors? When I think summer colors, I'm thinking like, so everybody, if you don't know League, you can just Google League pool party, and there's a general concept that they have going on with all the pool party skins. It's like a cyan, and then like a yellow, and then like
that's exactly what I was saying
a hot pink.
Chat. I was like, some like vibrant like blue and yellow. I thought maybe pink, but I was like, maybe not after Valentine's Day. But I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking cyan, yellow, hot pink. What do you guys think? What do you think, Dobrein? You like summer, man? In Russia, it's like always cold, right? So.
No, it's not true.
Oh,
There is no beers, there is no winter all time, all day. There is still summer. For example, right now it's like 24, I think, Celsius, so yeah, it's kinda hot right now in Russia. I'd like to see something like maybe green, maybe something like beach colors. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Alright. So yeah, summer colors on the way. I gotta save up mammoth coins. Not mammoth coins, but what do they call it? What do you call the in-game currency? Coins?
Gold.
Gold. I gotta save up gold. Yeah, that's what it is. I gotta save up my gold. Techie, what you going on about, man?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, yeah, summer colors. I'm totally for like the green and like vibrant things. Oh, you looked. Okay. By the way, Snacks, the picture I posted in Skype chat is the new Voxery, not
Fuck
able to
off.
make it to chat. Anyway, okay. Yeah. I would like a bright green or like a pinkish color or something. Yeah, okay, I'm in trouble.
Oh my god, who drew boxing like that?
It was in Chicago. I went to Chicago on my senior field trip, and it was like one of those things where you put your head on top of it, and just, yep. This is fine.
Oh, dear Lord Jesus.
So
Yeah.
summer colors.
Oh my
I think we
God.
killed Snacks.
Oh.
There is no we. This was all.
Hey, you were involved in this just.
You're an instigator.
I would
And
never.
Dobrein's just over there like, what the fuck am I sitting in on?
Yeah.
Dobrein, did you see the picture, man?
Yeah. So.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, quality shit. Definitely on topic. Yep, good job, guys.
All right, Techie, go ahead and take it away with your esports news.
Okay, so again, congratulations to EXO and Dobrein on winning the 2v2 BCS stuff. As always, a lot of work went into getting scouts to watch that. I don't know if anyone's been reaching out yet, but so that was a thing. EXO got an offer. I'm kind of leaving it up to him what to do with it, so I'm not gonna say more on that. And more or less just lots of good things going on. I would say the biggest news in esports right now is actually the fact that they got TWK, because he's, if people don't know, he's like extremely good and extremely charismatic at all this stuff, so he can kind of help whenever he gets time, which is great. I believe the first qualifiers are coming up here in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I would keep an eye on that for those of you who, well, some of us will have to get up at ungodly hours for the Australia qualifiers, so it'll be interesting.
Will it though? Will Australian qualifiers be interesting?
Actually, it will be. If I don't know if you guys ever watched their scene, but they've been growing quite fast. I've been kind of like sitting in their Discord and stuff, kind of watching, and they have weekly tournaments. They're much closer in skill than the C region. The C region, it's super one-sided. But yeah, because I don't like the guy named Kyler Alice seems to be the favorite to win.
Mm-hmm.
But
So who do you?
yeah, it's
What are some big names that we gotta look out for the Australians, man? Down under.
well, I would say Kyler Alice is obviously the big name there. I would look for Aquarian Nemesis. He actually played in NA for a little bit because he moved. You don't have to worry about Tiger.
He's
so
C, right? So
honestly, those like those two are pretty big names. I was like, it's not QM. Let me open my Discord so I can actually see the names. Because they recently got sponsored, so like there's 2 players there. My computer is doing its slow thing.
all right. So I guess it's so the Australian qualifier is gonna look more interesting than the C qualifier. Is what
Yeah.
I got from that. Okay, so C sucks.
Probably.
Okay, you guys suck.
No, well, yeah.
You guys fucking.
C will still be interesting, but it's gonna be like
It's just gonna be Tiger. Tiger.
yeah, they have
Tiger.
their own version of EXO and Dobrein over there, where it's just a level ahead of everyone.
Okay, it makes sense.
I think NA is probably the most competitive region, just because nobody stands heads above everyone else.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few people that are kind of the same in NA. Makes sense.
Yep. And then E is going to be interesting because you guys have Dobrein and EXO, who we never get to see compete against each other. So it'll be exciting to watch the qualifiers for that.
I don't know, man. So basically, some of the better players in EU have this mental block when they fight Dobrein, Mimo included. I'm pretty sure EXO has it too. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have this mental block that basically when they fight Dobrein, they basically forget everything that they know, and they just play not as well as I think they should play. So yeah, that's what I think. I hope some people work around this mental block, but yeah, Dobrein's in everybody's head. ridiculous. It's scary. All right. Dobrein is fucking Freddy Cougar out here. Okay, Freddy Cougar, you.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Sort of grunting sounds.
That's vintage Dobrein if you don't. But yeah
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
What?
I think that's all we got for today, man.
Yeah, I think so too.
According to the script, we did a lot of talking. You know, we did a lot of talking. We did
Yep.
a lot of talking.
According
Do you
to
have
the
anything
script.
you'd like to talk about, Dobrein?
No, I think no.
All right.
I don't think so. I want to eat something.
All right, man.
Watch, Pilmeni. Let's see. Russian food is nice.
Anything you mad about? Anybody? Do you want to shit post anybody right now? Verbal shit post, man.
I love everyone. What should I say? I
Yay!
love everyone. Yeah.
What about
Oh,
EXO, man?
Tiki, though.
Just tell EXO to stop partying, man.
Nah. They
He
still
should-
That's
want,
what Norwegians his age do,
I
though.
like EXO. EXO is a good guy.
All right, man.
Yeah.
No cup of pride. Yeah. Yeah.
Snacks, check Skype.
Anyways, I'm
No.
gonna eat
But I really
something.
can't check Skype though like that.
Thank
Oh,
you guys
yeah,
for
I
having me.
forgot.
Hello?
Can't fuck up the cam. You gotta whisper at me in chat or something.
Okay,
happened?
okay.
What was that, Dobrein?
Thank you guys for having me. I'm gonna eat something.
No problem.
All right,
Yeah.
man.
nice
Yeah.
to have
I
you.
hope we were entertaining.
Go eat, man.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, yo. Make sure you pet your dog on the left ear, right behind the left ear. Get it real and massage that area. All right. That's
Okay.
my ear. Okay, the left ear. Dog.
Yeah,
What the fuck
Yeah.
is happening?
okay.
He has a dog. You don't know he has a dog? See you later, Dobrein.
Disconnected from your channel.
So yeah, Dobrein has a dog. I wanted him
guess
to
that
pet
was
the
that.
dog for me. Yeah.
That's fine. That was just. Anyways.
Yeah. Don't be weird about it, Voxy. I'm just asking a favor. Okay.
But yeah, Snacks, I'm posting you pictures for whenever Voxer is feeling too tired to be on stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a
This one's
slideshow.
confirmed that I don't want to be on cam.
I'm doing a slideshow. All right, yo. Time for the giveaway though.
Giveaway, hype.
Let's
And it's
do
quiet.
it. Let's do it. Let's
What?
do it. I did. All right, this is the Latch giveaway tool. Latch is a cool guy. Okay, that's the promo for Latch. Just Google Latch and everything Latch will come up. I tried it. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna load the names for the CC giveaway. Let me turn off my Brawlhalla. Yo, I'm hot, dog. Oh. What about you, Voxy? You being sweaty lady again?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay.
Any heat has been turned into anger towards me.
Making sure.
Yep.
Alright, so we're gonna kick out everybody that got CCs. Guys. I know these guys got CCs. Because I know these guys. And girls. Voxy's there. Alright.
Whatever.
Alright, let's go. Let me stretch out for this one. Get some nice cracks in. Trying to rig it. Who am I rigging it for? I'm rigging it for...
Ow. Wait, no, Al's not here.
Rigging it for... Boom Kami, yo. Boom Kami, man. CC coming your way, boys. CC, okay? Here we go. Oh man, I didn't rig it hard enough. Feels bad, dude.
What? What?
Bruno, go! Are you here, man? Say something in chat. Do you want this community color though? Bruno, go.
I'm so behind. I still haven't
There's
seen
no
okay.
Woo Army. Where is the Woo Army? Come on.
DFK, man. Bruno, go! Yo, Bruno.
Well, I guess do it again.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
he
here.
typed. He said
Yeah,
something.
he's here. He's here. He's here. Do you want the code, my friend?
I mean, probably.
Yeah, I know you're here, man.
He said I'm here like 3 times. So.
You
Yeah,
sassy
yeah.
piece of shit.
Are you here? Do you want the code? I'm not finna
Yes,
roll it. I'm not rolling it. I'm not doing this thing. Rolling thing.
Okay,
All right, he wants it. All right, cool. So yo, that's the end of that is the end of patch. No, what am I saying? Patch with snacks. I'm not making a video
Patch
right
with
now.
snacks as
I'm not-
well as
yo,
I'm
not making a video right now.
Patch notes, and you were here.
Yeah, true. And it makes making the video easier tomorrow. So yeah, that was the end. Shout outs to Dobrein for being Dobrein. Shout outs to
He
Voxy
sounded
for.
like he was not having us. He
No,
was
she
like
was
just.
I'm pretty sure he was.
here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's being hungry, man.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
I would be.
Dobrein is
I
a
would
quiet
be.
guy,
I
so-
would be grumpy too if I had to eat and I was sitting here mumbling, yo. Yeah,
No,
I would.
you're right. I was just.
I would
thinking
hate
it'll
me
be okay.
too. Okay, I would hate myself too. And I do that sometimes. But yo, Bruno, I'm definitely gonna send you this code in a whisper. Thanks to everybody for coming. Voxy, please do one of your waves. I did a great job at copying you the other time. If you guys didn't see the
Good
wave,
enough.
she did it. Her hand was not in the camera, but she did wave. I'm gonna wave. Techie can't wave because his dog ate his hand. Techie can't wave.
Camera.
Oh,
But yo, we're gonna end the podcast here. Hope you guys have a nice off week of BCS stuff. I'm gonna go in the training room for the next
Hey.
108 hours, and
And don't forget to check Skype.
oh, and I gotta check Skype so I can feature. Yo, I'm featuring Voxy on my webcam today. Man.
stop.
Let's go, Voxy. You're gonna be my cam today. Is that okay, Voxy? Can you be my cam today?
No,
Okay.
that is the opposite of okay. Which I
Alright.
thought, I communicated, but whatever.
Okay.
Just end my suffering. Just
Okay. I won't make you my
Fuck
cam,
it.
Voxy. I'm sorry.
Poor Voxy.
Wait, why you make that face though? Hey, Voxy, you got anybody you
chat
want to
needs
shout
some
out?
fucking chills while I'm making that face.
You want to see me topless? Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
All right, now we're gonna end the podcast here. Thank you guys for showing up. I gotta make yeah. All right. By ending the podcast, I'm gonna close TeamSpeak. See you guys later,
Bye.
Yeah, great.
Bye.
Bye.
Disconnected.
and I'm gonna close Skype. Right. Look at Voxy. And then I'm gonna switch this like that.